I definitely think that homosexuals should chill the out. They should turn that to a minimum, my man. It's okay for the gay dudes that are not flamboyant and they don't BOD. But them niggas that be wearing pink thongs, throw that out the window. Out the window. All that gay you would have wear about hello umbrellas, all kind of gayness with rainbows and all that. Leave that for in the house, my man. It's not street worthy. Man, live said it.
Unnecessary because people are people no matter who they choose to love. You know, it's just like when like African Americans get mad, you know, for people discriminating against them just because of the color of their skin. And it's just like interracial couples when people get mad that they don't stay with their own kind who are discriminated against in that sense. Sometimes they go on to discriminate against people that choose to like the same gender. Violence is never really the answer. You can't attack someone just for loving someone else. It's none of your business, first of all. Even if you have a problem with it, they're not the ones that are in love with you. They're not the ones, they're not trying to get with you. It shouldn't be a problem to you because it's just not your life, it's not your business, you know?
What age did you have a feeling or idea that you were gay?
I would say for as long as I can remember.
How did you know?
It's kind of like the same way people just know that they're straight, they know what they're attracted to, and I always knew I wasn't attracted to guys.
What age did you come out?
I came out at about 15 to my mother, and I think about 13 to one of my best friends.
I came out to my sister recently when I was 16.
Came out at the age of 9 to my grandmother, but she didn't believe me.
What made you come out?
Because everybody, like, I don't know, it just felt like the right thing to do.
I don't know, I just wanted to tell her.
Did anything change at home after coming out?
Yeah, my mom changed.
How?
She was like, since she's Jamaican and that's not in her culture, she didn't want me to be that way.
Well, my grandmother told me I was going to hell, and the rest of my family pretty much accepted it.
Well, a couple of people treated me differently, but then that's how I could tell who was my real friends and who was my fake friends. But not much changed.
Do your friends and family support you?
For the most part of it, I would say yes.
Have you ever heard homophobic remarks from your peers, school staff, or people in the streets?
Well, joking around, yeah. And sometimes on the streets, I would hear like little comments being said.
On a daily basis.
Have you ever been physically or verbally attacked because you were gay?
Verbally, yes. Physically, I would say no.
Do you feel drug or alcohol use has a big effect on the lesbian and gay community?
I would say it has a major effect.
Why?
Because drugs and alcohol, people use them to cope. And I say gay people use them to cope with the fact that society doesn't treat them the way they treat everybody else. And they use it to cope with the fact that we as gay people don't have equal rights as straight people.
Alright, my name is Cassandra Torres, I'm 22, and I live in BX.
For what age did you know you were gay?
I was born gay. That's it, born gay.
How did you know?
It's because my mother's best friend's daughter's in the bathroom.
What age did you come out?
Like 13.
What made you come out?
My first.
Do your friends and family support you?
Yep.
Have you heard any homophobic remarks on the street?
Nah.
Have you ever been verbally or physically attacked because you were gay?
Well, because I'm gay? Nah, I haven't, by nobody. Thank God for that.
Have you ever thought about committing suicide?
Nah, it's crazy.
Do you think drugs and alcohol have a big effect on the lesbian and gay community?
They do have an effect on the gay community because everybody does drugs, all the gay people.
Why do you think that?
Because when they either drink or smoke or they do other drugs, they get crazy and want to lash out on people.
I think drugs and alcohol have effect on everybody because, come on now, what teenager does not do drugs? Like, it's not something it's something that affects everybody, basically.
My name is Ebony Torres. I am 17 years old and I'm from the Bronx. What I feel about the gay community, frankly, what's much to say about them? They're there, I'm there, I can't do much about it.
Do you think it's a sin to be gay?
It's a sin to be anything nowadays. It's probably a sin for me to stand in front of this camera.
Do you think that gay people are born gay?
I guess, I believe so. But sometimes they're not. Sometimes they just declare they're gay and out of nowhere. They have like 3 kids and all of a sudden say, I'm gay. It's like, where did you get that point of view? Where did you come up with that?
Do you think that gays should be allowed to marry?
Gays should be allowed to do whatever they want, just like everyone else is.
Do you know anyone that's gay?
Well, my sister is lesbian, and when she came out, it was no shocker here, because you could just tell from birth. But people always ask me, how are you willing to accept her? I was just like, well, my sister's still my sister. She's my blood, she's my sister. I was raised with her, so I became more tolerant of the gay community and everything. And seeing the way she is and how people treat her, I find it kind of unfairly that people see her different when, to me, she's just my sister. I don't see her as a lesbian, I see her as my sister.
Tell me how you feel about gay people.
I have nothing really against them. I just believe their way of living is wrong.
Why?
Same sex should not be.
My name is Janie Bright. I'm from South Carolina. I'm 56 years old.
Okay, tell me how you feel about homosexuality.
The way I feel about homosexuality, people should make their own decision about how they want to live their lifestyle. I don't see nothing wrong with that, homosexual. Nothing wrong with it, you know. That's where people want to live their life, and that's how they live it, you know. Sometimes it comes from something happened in the past, or they was hurt, and sometimes it comes from childhood. You know, they was born with that kind of genes. But you know, the way I feel about it, some people hide it. They don't want to tell it. They got a lot of kids out there that were hiding it. People hiding, don't want people to know. They think people are dislike them or they got something against them. We all should be treated the same, equal. Everybody should be treated equal. Just because their sex life changed, and nothing wrong with it, you know? Why? Why did you have to treat different? Because people live their lifestyle the way they want to live it. That's how they want to live it.
My name is Gloria Torres. My age is 55, and I was born in Bronx, New York.
How do you feel about the gay community?
I have nothing against the gay community. It's different.
Do you feel that gay people are born gay?
I think in some cases they are, and in others they aren't.
Do you know anyone that's gay?
Aunt that's gay. She's a lesbian. I don't think she was born lesbian. I believe she had her heart broken by a man that she felt very deeply in love with. Back in the days, sex was not as free as it is now. So she got involved in a sexual way with this man, then he left her, and after that, she was never herself again. She felt embarrassed, ashamed. She couldn't hold her head up. And because of that heartbreak from her first true love, then she turned to being a lesbian. My daughter's gay, and I believe she was born gay.
Do you think that gays should be allowed to marry?
Yes. I think they have just as much right as the straight people do.